I know I could probably
Today we're
get
in
like
Kansas,
a
but
Madden
Dorothy
game
is
from 2
nowhere
years
to be
ago,
found,
like when
and
the
this
PS4
definitely isn't the yellow
first
brick
came
road.
out, like the first Madden
Today we're
game for
getting
that.
set.
Madden 20. Oh, I missed the. Actually skipped the fucking intro for Kansas. Whoops. Ah, I'm an idiot. I usually have that for the video too. Can I exit? I would like to redo it. Okay, good. I'll just cut that out.
Today we're in Kansas, but Dorothy is nowhere to be found, and this definitely isn't the yellow brick road. Today we're getting set for the Go Bowling 400 here at Kansas Speedway. This venue has a little bit of everything. Great food, first-class casino, and incredible on-track racing.
Grab your balls, we're going bowling. 400 at Kansas. Oh yeah, Taylor, I was playing NASCAR Heat Evolution earlier because I was trying to get elite track ratings on some of the tracks. I did 8 laps at Daytona. A big ass wreck happened right in front of me. I literally had the throttle wide open. I cranked the wheel as far as I can to the left, and I somehow escaped the wreck and I finished 10th. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. I'm now a driving god. As Richard Hammond would say. Excuse me, Stenhouse, I'm following the guy now because he's a douchebag. But he drives fast. I qualified 24th at Kansas on a side note. Getting better with qualifying, thanks to me actually ranking in the money now. Thanks to my sponsor actually putting up $50,000 a race now, regardless of where I finish, so that's good. That's a good insurance policy. Yeah, hopefully, again, depending on how I feel, I might go to a bar around me tonight and see a coworker of mine's band play, because they're headlining tonight, apparently. So, it's going to be a late show. But it should be good. Not bad for a local band. Edwards, diving onto you. Biffle, you as well. Don't die, Biffle, don't die. And I think he's dead. And he dead. Yep, yellow, he dead. You know when the yellow comes out, he dead. Let's not pit, because nobody else is going to. Yeah, but since this game is very inconsistent with yellows, it's usually like when the yellow comes out, he's dead. Because in this game, there's no legitimate red flag. It's just a yellow. There hasn't actually been a rule for that in any NASCAR video game at all. It's just a yellow. I still remember the old NASCAR games, like when a yellow came out, you couldn't skip anything, so you would literally have to sit there and wait for the race to come back to green. So you would stand there for like 10-15 minutes waiting for the race to go back to green. That always sucked. I hated that. Oh, we're fighting for a top 10 at Kansas on a side note. The fuck is going on here? There's a lot of cars up here that should not be up here, but yet we're all fucking up here. Oh! 3 wide going into... Right, pretty much. I mean, there's Paul Menard, Truex, Casey Kane, Chase Elliott, myself, Eric Almirola, with a bunch of power guys like Kevin Harvick. I think that's Brad Keselowski up there. No, that's Tony Stewart. What the fuck? This is really confusing. Man, aren't you retired? They said one more year. One more year. Tony Stewart trying to be fucking Brett Favre. No, Mark Martin's the Brett Favre from NASCAR. I don't care what anybody says on that. He kept saying he was gonna retire. Yeah, Mark Martin kept saying, "Oh, this is gonna be my last year." Then the next year he did like 10 races, and the next year he got a full-time ride, so he was back, and Then he raced for another 2 years, and then he kept doing like a couple races here and there, but now he's actually legitimately retired, which is good. Because he's now eligible for the NASCAR Hall of Fame. In January, we'll find out who gets inducted into that. Hopefully somebody good. Because last year was kind of meh. Oh, Junior trying to get redemption after losing Talladega to Austin Dillon by a matter of feet. Come on, Paul Menard. Let me pass you. You ain't great. I'm faster than you, so let me pass you. Let me pass you, yo. Chase trying to get past me. I literally got the Hendrick Brigade around me. I got Chase Elliott in front of me. Junior behind me, and I think Casey Kane's a little bit further behind me. Yeah, because Matt Kenseth is right behind Junior. As Junior just gets the nose right under me, and off he goes. Paul Menard being a freaking traffic cone and just blocking everybody. Blocking everybody's fucking forward progress. Dive Bomb City, bitch! Come on, Paul Menard, let me pass you, you slow-ass motherfucker. Right? Slow-ass motherfucker holding my ass up when I could be probably flirting with a top 5 finish again. But instead, no, you're going to stand here and be like, yeah, I'm in 7th place, but you know what? I'm going to drive 20 miles an hour slower. Because I want to be an asshole. Junior, damn, freaking driving mad after Talladega. Right? Getting close, getting close, getting close. Okay, afterburner, go. I just went from 7th to 10th. I think it's Denny Hamlin in the lead. Looks like it. I see an orange spoiler the fuck up there. I think that is Denny Hamlin. Or green. Because with FedEx Ground, I believe it is orange. FedEx Freight, it's purple. And with FedEx Air, I think it's green. And then when he had the Kinko's car, it was blue. FedEx Kinko's. Well, there's always Kinko's. Now everybody's strung out. Logano seems to catch Hamlin, but he can't seem to pass him. There we go. Now we can start getting a run now, since we can actually have a bit of space here. If we can go through the corners flat out, we'll be alright, but we can't seem to do it. Caution would be great, because they seem to be very good on restarts. 5 to go at Kansas. Yeah, I do like the option of quitting the race, and then it actually doesn't, like, retire you from the race. It just acts like you never started it, which is nice. Because that really does wonders for editing. Because earlier in the year when I did Martinsville, it took me 4 tries, and I almost rage quit, and I salvaged the 15th. I was very disappointed. 14th or 15th, somewhere in there. Either way, I wasn't really happy about my finish. So I kept trying and trying and trying, but the best I could do was 14th. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. Go to Bristol and get a win instead. I'll take it. Now all of a sudden starting to build up some good finishes as we start to head into, because this is Mother's Day weekend. So this is the race usually before the All-Star race, but there's no All-Star race in this game, so it automatically jumps to the Coke 600, I believe. So, something like that, I believe. Kenseth, can I please wreck you to get a caution? Possibly. Maybe. Please. to benefit me, please? May I? He's not driving very well. So, it's not like it's gonna hurt him. Kenza, don't you understand? Aero damage makes your car go faster. So come here. Let me give you a good knock in the back end. Yeah, but that's Martinsville. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. What's your lap time? 5 seconds? How the fuck did he do that? He didn't give a fuck about brakes or anybody else. Did he have a car left? Well, the seat was okay. Everything else? Nope, it was just fucked. We had to pitch it all. What's with this thing called downforce? What downforce exactly? No, Brad K snuck under me to steal 10th at the end. God damn it, I got 11th. But that's alright. Qualified. Right? You mean no fucks and run everybody else over? Sure! It can be done. The fuck? Not giving a fuck about the turns and holding that sumbitch wide open whether you're supposed to or not. YOLO! Well, I would work on it for the short tracks, because with Bristol, you could just let off the gas. You don't have to use the brake, and you just ride through the corner. Ride the wall. I think I can go faster. Just all of a sudden, like, ride across the wall, and all of a sudden 2 laps, and the roll cage is exposed. Like, no, I think I can go quicker. Like, Christ. I bet the fabricators for your car are gonna fucking hate you. Yeah. It's Martinsville, so yeah, I'm gonna need about 5 cars for the weekend. 2 for each practice and probably 1 or 2 for qualifying. And if we have any left, I'm gonna need at least 1 for the race, hopefully, because I can't go to the garage midway through and break out a new car and just go again.